Hello Cancer, this is your April tarot forecast for 2016, April 2016. My name is Agatha, and if you like a private consultation with me, all the informations are below, and you can go to my services page and then send an email to duniazad@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Also, if you subscribe to my newsletter, the information is below, you can enter a chance to win a free tarot reading and then there's a winner every month. All my readings are written by me. There's no they're done by me. Okay, so let's go to your forecast. If I can find, where did I put that? Here. What I'm using, Cancer, is the Gendrum Tarot, which is an amazing deck. So cute. And for the significator for April, the card that came out was the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful card. And there's a little baby, and I always think of this card as signifying baby. So to me, the general theme for you, Cancer, is maybe a pregnancy. Maybe a baby is coming. In the position of something that is yet not seen, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And again, there's the Imam with the baby. There's, this theme seems to be repeating itself throughout all the readings. So what you don't know yet is you're going to be pregnant, you're going to be a mom. In the position of the root for the month, or the basis for the month, you have a Major Arcana card, you have the Star, which tells me that a wish will come true, a long-held project, something you wanted to accomplish, a dream that you wanted to have will come true. This also is connected with success, happiness, more success, success and this wanting to accomplish something. I think you'll be able to do that during this month, Cancer, in April. In the position of the past influencing the present, you have another Major Arcana card. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. You have the Empress. The Empress is also connected with fertility. So it was a project for you to be a mom or to be a father. This is like a project that comes, this is not recent. And I think you'll be able to accomplish that during this month of April. And in the position of that which you desire, you have the King of Cups. And I'm going to read this not as a person, I'm going to read this more as an energy. I think you desire like a bigger connection, a more emotional, a deeper emotional connection with your spouse. And I'm going to read this more as a guy, because it's the king. So if you're a woman, and most of my viewers are women, you want this child will first, you always wanted to be a mother, I would say this, and to you also it means that being a mother, it's kind of completes the whole family, and you feel that having this baby will serve to have a deeper connection to your spouse, to your partner. Not that this baby is done or is made or to do that, but like to save a marriage or something like that. No, I don't say that. What I'm thinking is that you wish that a deeper emotional connection will come from the fact that now both of you will have a child. Which many times happens, okay? In the position of the near future for April, Cancer, you have the Fool. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. So the Fool is starting a new endeavor, starting a new project, and going about it with joy, with happiness, with naivety, with innocence. So I would say, because of this card, I would say that maybe perhaps this is your first child and you're really happy about it. it's like a new adventure and just so happy about it. So to me it tells me that it's your first child. In the position or the card which signifies you, Cancer, is the Eight of Swords. So you see this is a woman and she's happy, she's sitting down, and in front of her there's 8 swords. So usually in traditional decks the Eight of Swords is a bit different. It's a woman and she's blindfolded, not in this case, and her hands are tied behind her back, and she's surrounded by swords, but in front of her there's a clear path and she can walk if she wanted. But this is not the case. She is not blindfolded, therefore she can see things clearly. She's not unhappy. She's happy, she's smiling. She's looking at us directly. And she's sitting down. And to me, these swords are in front of her, but we don't see the rest of it. You don't see the rest of the image. But she can literally get up and walk and just go around these swords and just walk away. So to me it signifies that maybe perhaps in the past you really wanted to get pregnant and it was difficult, but now finally you get your wish, and it's like getting like a big burden off your back and feeling very happy and not feeling stressed and not feeling worried and not feeling as if you cannot do anything, as if you cannot move. You can clearly see the path in front of you. You're resting, but you're not worried. You don't feel you're a victim. You don't feel as if you cannot take any type of action. You're free. I would say you're free, and you have the full realization that you're free. In the position of the environment, of the people who surround you, or how other people see you, you have another swords card. You have the Two of Swords. Again, in this deck, the Gendrum Tarot, this is different from traditional decks. So you see it's 2 figures, this guy, and then above it there's another guy, both smiling again. You know, in traditional decks it's a woman, a figure, and again she's blindfolded and she doesn't know what to do and she doesn't know what type of action to take, but not in this case. If there's any type of choice, others will see you as someone who will fully be able to make a decision. Could be how others see you, or there might be someone who helps you make a decision. Also, I associate the swords with the medical field and the medical profession. So swords, they cut. So surgeons, how do you say this in Portuguese? Is cirurgia. You know, if you go for surgery. Anyway, it's a cutting thing. I'm thinking that maybe perhaps you had help medically to be pregnant, or if it's not you, it's your wife, your spouse, you got help. So maybe this is the second, because it's 2, in vitro fertilization. Another thing that I forgot to mention about the King of Cups. If you are a man and if you're seeing this reading, so if you're a woman, this is in the position of that which you desire. If you're a woman, you want a deeper connection, a more loving connection with your spouse. If you're a man, I would read this card as you want to feel like a true, mature, grown man, an adult, and you feel that you will only have that when you become a father. When you become a father, there's someone for you to guide, for you to advise, for you to counsel, so for you to give love to in a different type of way. So if you're a guy, you want your desires to be a dad and to be like that great dad that's there for you, very loving dad. That's how I would read this card if you're a guy who's seeing this reading. So again, returning to the reading, in the position of that which you desire, in the position of the environment or others, how others see you. Like I was saying, I would read this maybe as medical assistance. Maybe you went to a doctor to get in vitro fertilization, and maybe this was the second attempt. So if you're the woman, it worked. If you're the guy, this relates to your spouse. In the position of hopes, fears, desires, advice, you have the Hermit card number 9. So if you read this as fear, you're afraid of being alone. You're afraid of, facing this alone, being a mom alone, or if you're like a couple, if you're the guy, being very alone or feeling very lonely in this new role of being a dad, of being parents. If one reads this card as an advice, it would be use this new role that you have as a mom or as a dad, as a mother or as a father, to help you gain a broader and higher and spiritual perspective of life, of your life and of life in general. It is as if this child will help you seek and find the spiritual the spiritual values that really matter to you. Maybe before you become a parent, you had no idea, or they were not so important. And now that you're a parent, now you know, okay, these are my values. This is the thing. These are the principles or my inner guiding light that really matter to me. And maybe before you didn't know this. This would be more like, for instance, the advice. Or take the role of a parent more in a spiritual sense. In the position of the outcome, you have the 6 of Wands, or the 6 of Rods. To me, it signifies victory and being proud. Finally, you're a mom. Finally, you're a dad, and so proud of yourself. To you, it's like an accomplishment. Finally, really happy about this. So, that's it. Cancer, this is a reading that I have for you for April 2016. I hope you have a great month. And if you like a private consultation with me, please send an email to duniahazad@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. That's it. Bye-bye.